Hello there, assassins. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of an error with the previous stream. That was a record-breaking 4-minute stream. It's good to see you all. Thank you very much for being here. This is, I was going to say Wilton Willers, but it's not. It's a build to wish stream for Make-A-Wish. And today I'll be building Steve Harrington from, of course, Stranger Things and here in Minecraft. It's going to be an awesome stream. Oh, it was a record-breaking 19 seconds. Amazing. Well, it is good to see you all. Thank you for being here. Pokegirl, what is up, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Mr. Charlie, it's good to see you, man. I hope you're doing great. The sound cut off. It's going to be dodgy today. I can see it coming. Having some connection issues at the moment. We're in my house with our broadband, so this could be interesting. Let's just say that. But anyways, I'm going to continue nonetheless. You know, this is a stream for Make-A-Wish, so it's an important one. And we will just see how it goes. It seems to be very iffy. So, watch if you dare, I guess we could say. Oh, okay, maybe I can put it on low latency. Let's have a look. Let's go to this one, the control room. Steve for the win, absolutely. Hello, Violet. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm just gonna see if I can turn down like latency or something, so I can make it a little bit better. It's saying poor. I know. It's awful today. Can I do anything about it in here? Just want to have a look. Brian, so good to see you, man. Thank you for joining the stream. Sorry I missed your comment there. Typical, good to see you, man. Thank you for joining the stream. I haven't seen your the cool thing you were going to show me. Maybe I should have a look later. Right, how do I change the... If the stream's bad, then how do I change it to be good? That's what I'm after doing. Not that one. Is there a way I can like fix it somehow? No idea. Oh my gosh, okay. I mean, it is on low latency already, so this goes to show that the broadband is pretty tough today. Not doing good. I know this is off topic, but my birthday is in 2 weeks exactly. Oh my god, 2 weeks today. Oh my word. Well, that's awesome. Well, hopefully we'll be doing a stream and then we could sing happy birthday to you. I think that'd be great. That'd be amazing. Right, I'm gonna try and do this. Do this well. I know the stream is so bugging. I'm so sorry for that, guys. But I'm gonna keep building anyways and soldier on. But yeah, feel free to go and do something with less lag if you wish to. That is absolutely fine. Absolutely happy birthday for 2 weeks. 100%. Right. Okay, so Steve has some white shoes. I think everyone in Stranger Things has white shoes. They must be kind of worried about getting Demogorgon blood on their feet. I think I would be. Steve looks like he has Nikes on, maybe, because there's like a flick on his shoe. Maybe. Yeah, I'd say so. Like a tick on his shoe. So let's go ahead and build away from Lucas and Dustin. Go ahead and build Steve. Now remember what I said last time, I'm not trying to build these at the same, at different heights. I'm not too worried about that. I know that obviously Steve is probably a lot taller than like Dustin, especially in the scenes we see him in. But as far as the statues go, I'm not going to be concerned about that too much. Right, let's go ahead and build over here. I think this is a good spot. Tomato Head, good to see you, bro. Thank you for joining the stream. Very cool name. Wait, I thought the bat was a lizard at first. It does look like a lizard, actually. Yeah, it does. You basically put my intro song, the full thing, into AI software. Yo, that's mental. Oh, that's epic, man. That's really cool. I had no idea you could do that, but then again, AI is kind of infinite at the moment with what you can do. It's kind of scary. But no, that sounds sick. Right, there's like it looks like the Colgate. It looks like Colgate if they had their own shoes. They are like white, red, and blue, which is interesting. Well, what have you guys been up to today? Have you had a nice week? Have you had a nice Friday? It always seems weird when I don't stream in the middle of the week, because I got into a bit of the rhythm for it, didn't I? For a couple weeks. Streaming like 3 times a week, and at the moment with uploads coming out, it's only 2 times. So yeah, it has felt a bit odd not doing a stream midweek to catch up with you all. But it's not been bad. It's been nice to work on tutorials as well again, and I think that they've actually been performing really well, so it's good to see that you guys are still after them. You also made a song, no way, cool. Does your song have a theme to it? Like, is there an overlying topic? How is audio, by the way, guys? Is it too quiet, too loud? Just right? Are we having a Goldilocks situation? Right, let's do these two here. Oh my god, guys, I did a stream last night on TikTok for, like, on my personal account, one of my personal accounts, and my goodness me, it made me miss the Assassinate so much. How people are on TikTok is insane. Like, there's no limit to what people will say. 2 people called me pregnant. That's how the streams went. Yeah, and there was a lot worse that happened as well, but I will not go into detail. Let's just say it was pretty funny. I was just answering them with sarcasm, but wow, what an experience. Let's do these in this sort of way. Maybe if I take those off. Yeah, that looks a bit better. I went to a pub today, just had a lovely pint of Coke, and yeah, I went to basically take some like photos with one of my friends who's a photographer, doing some modelling and stuff, which was pretty cool, dabbling in it. I'm definitely no model. I was laughing the whole time because it was just pretty awkward for me. I don't know how these like really fancy models do it, you know, like keeping a straight face whilst looking super posy. That is not me. I cannot do that. It was so funny. Oh yeah, of course. How did the history GCSE go, man? Not bad. Good. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. You honestly think it's more upbeat? Oh, cool. Okay. Epic. Still making a melody. I like that. That's cool. Taking your time with it. You're going to HorrorCon, being Leatherface from the 2022 version. That sounds sick, mate. That sounds really cool. Good on you. When is HorrorCon? Is it in October, or is it like a different type of year? Type of year? Time of year? Type of year? What? If it's a different type of year, that'd be really interesting. Right, let's see how big the feet are along on the width here, because I'm not sure, or depth. That's crazy for your second channel. No. This is actually for like a third channel, we can call it. It's actually not related to Wheel Assassin at the moment. It is technically, but not at the minute. At the moment. It'll be a surprise in the future, I'm sure. Right, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 looks lovely. Right, that's a nice odd number. Next year you're going. That sounds awesome, bro. You must be very excited. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 is there, so that's actually kind of perfect. Yeah, and it bends around the corner. Even better. Cool. Only problem with building an entire block worth of colour is the majority of colour in this build is the red for the tick, and there's white spacing them out, so it's really hard to build that. Now I've got this kind of thing going, so what I might do is just do this like that. Which looks nothing like the Nike tick, but we can pretend that it is for Steve's shoe. That looks pretty interesting. Maybe I'll do that one there instead. Yeah, that's probably better actually. There we go. That one there, that one there, that one there. Oh no, wrong way around. This one. Cool. And again. Awesome. 2 Nikes. Trees and power lines. Oh god. Oh mate, I'm hoping you're alright. That's pretty scary. Yeah, we don't really get tornadoes in this country. I mean, when I say we don't really, we do get them, but they are nothing like an American tornado. They're pretty wimpy in comparison. But yeah, they do actually occur over here, which is kind of crazy to think about. Right, I feel like we're off to a good start, like a better start than before. That is the trainer so far. That actually looks like a trainer, which is pretty cool. I'm going to cut this bit out and use this as the shoe, like opening, like that. That looks pretty sick actually, quite proud of those. Let me just go check the length again. I'm pretty sure it was a 7, but For some reason, it looks really small on these ones. I just want to check I'm doing this okay. I mean, I probably could have built it bigger, but to be fair, it doesn't look that bad. We'll look at your last 2 messages. Oh yeah, sorry man, I just caught up with those. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm glad you're safe. That is the most important thing. For Halloween this year, that is a good question. I don't know, mate. I'm going to Comic-Con with my best friend in July, so I think I'll probably reuse my costume from that, whatever I may decide on. I'm thinking of going as someone from Lord of the Rings, because I just got into it and I really enjoyed it. So maybe someone from Lord of the Rings. I think that could be sick. But costumes for Lord of the Rings people are like super expensive, so I've got to look into it a little bit more before I decide upon anything. But yeah, it's crazy. It did touch down like a couple of miles away, 7 miles away. That's actually quite close, all things considered. Blimey neck. Oh, one of you. Oh, no worries. I'll go back up. About a world you imagine and want to come true. Oh, cool. Oh, that's sick. So it's like a fantasy kind of song. That sounds really cool. They went better than last time. Oh, the shoe in here. Yeah, stream is really really dodgy today. Right, there we go. Yeah, I think the concrete powder is going to work wonders for what I'm trying to do here. And now I need to check the length of the legs. Now I might actually increase this because Steve is quite tall. So 17 is the baseline, but I think for Steve we might go like 20, just so it's a little bit more. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry, guys. I am very, very sorry about the stream today. Last night, my entire internet and my TV died, which was really annoying. I was trying to watch a show I really like, and yeah, just full on, just cut out. It sucks, man. It really does suck. Especially for the price of the build. Like, I don't think it's worth it in my opinion. But, you know, grateful for it at the same time. It's just can be a pain. Right, let's get some barriers. I think we're gonna need some of these for this back section. Maybe in the middle as well in a minute. So that one there. Oops, not there. Yeah, I'm making these trousers quite long. How many blocks did I do? Sorry, Lucas's. Let's just check. You just had to rejoin the live. Oh no. Alright. 4 blocks? Yeah. Am I using AT&T? A what? At AT&T or? I think I'm confused. Wait, this is... So this one's 5 blocks, but that actually looks better in my opinion. Let me see what I can do here. Let me... Because his kind of overhang the shoe there. I think we'll do it like this. He's supposed to be a bigger character anyways, because obviously he's older. So he might just go with bigger trouser legs. And then we don't have to use too many barriers, I don't think. Which is probably going to be helpful for a lot of people. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Okay, cool. Oh, AT&T is an internet company. No. So I'm with Sky, and yeah, I'll be honest. They I think they rip you off for the connection that you get. It's not the best. Definitely not. I'll finish the Titanic on Wilton Willows. Might take a lot of streams to make. It'll be awesome to see it done though, definitely. I don't think I have actually built anything on Wilton Willows for a long time. Yeah, man, it's definitely been a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Right, and then I'm going to go extra 3. So 1, 2, 3 for the 20. And that is Steve Harrington's leg. Let's build, I tell you what, we'll build up the normal amount and then we'll judge it accordingly. If we want to overhang or not. Because I think it could be too chunky. And I don't want that. Because Steve is quite a tall and slender kind of guy. So, yeah. Ah, that's okay. I don't know though. I'm kind of rating it. It looks really good. we'll stick it out. We'll trust the process here today. We'll see what we can get. Watched Scarface again the other day. Awesome, man. Is it a good movie? I don't know if I've seen that one, to be fair. I'm gonna be probably soon as well, because that one looks pretty good. Apparently, judging from a friend's comment, he said that one of the deaths is gory, but the rest of them not too bad. Well, I imagine they're all gory, but yeah. Sorry, my phone is going off. I'm very I'm very unprofessional, is what I was trying to say. Right, that looks good. Cool. Yeah, the pub I went to today, it was like on the top of a hill. There's a very like popular hill in my town. It has like a lot of history, and yeah, there's a pub right at the very top of it. Very cool. But yeah, because the weather is absolutely gorgeous out there right now. Like blue skies as far as the eye can see, no clouds. Can you imagine at the top of the top of a hill at a pub, overlooking so many different fields? It was pretty cool. There we go. You know, this is off topic, but on Genshin, if you don't confirm your age, your account will be deleted. Oh man, that's rough. That is rough. I know a lot of places like, I know TikTok does it actually now on live streams. If you like activate this certain thing, it uses AI through your camera to verify your age, which is really weird. But yeah, you visited the Titanic Museum and you got to feel the water. No way. Oh mate, that's mental. I suppose if you wanted to feel the real water, you gotta take a trip to the ocean. Right, let's do the connection here, I reckon. All the way around. Progress, eh? It's coming along. Should we do this one? Oh, no. There. Nice. And then round this way. And here. And here. And then hopefully we have a pair of jeans. Pretty much. That looks alright. Now, there is actually quite a lot going on in the middle here, let's just say. So let's change this up a little bit, the design. Right, let's bring this one down to the middle. Keep that one there, but then I need to remove those three. One. Oh yeah, that's not very helpful, is it? 2, 3. That'll do. Okay, cool. And let's drop these ones down. And this one to here. Yep, that's alright. And then that one there. Here. Here. And here. Correct up these ones. No worries, Pokegirl. Thank you so much for dropping the stream. Much appreciated. Have a lovely rest of your day, my friend. And take good care. That's better. And then we have room for the belt as well, because we don't want to go like over 20. I think 20 is a really good rounded number for the trousers here. So perfect. That is pretty good. So now we'll add in some more detail in the middle here if we can for the trousers. Actually, I'll take some warped fences. I think this would be a good idea. Warped fence gates. Kind of this like a similar color. If I do these open, it looks okay. And then we'll take a couple like around the belt, perhaps, or over where our belt should be. And I might use spruce for my belt. Where is the spruce up here? If I use the spruce log, that probably looks better. I think Retro wants to say hello. Give me a second, I'm just going to see if he's okay. Okay, all good, all good. Always likes to join these ones, to be fair. Very into them. But I think that's actually a bit too dark, possibly. Let's put it on the trousers and see how it looks. It actually looks alright. Yeah, it's not too bad. Well, so we use this block. That'll be alright. Will, did you know the Titanic shipwreck is the size of a stadium? I had no idea. That is crazy. You learn something new every day, I guess. Mental. We're thinking of building a plane in Wilton Willows up in the sky. That would be really cool. Yeah, absolutely. That's okay. That would be brilliant. We'll try and make a very busy airport. I think that would be awesome. Hope you're enjoying the sun. He definitely is. He's been shouting at all the local wild birds. Really enjoying himself. I'm trying to get him to go in this like backpack I bought him. It's like one of those ones you see people taking their birds to the vets in, but you can also use it to like take your bird out and about, basically, like on walks and stuff. And I'd love to do that with him. But he's a bit afraid at the moment, so it's a little bit troublesome to get him in. But hopefully, I'm gonna keep trying and then see where we can get. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Alright, let's do like a buckle over this side. Let's use a mangrove trapdoor here, and then if I do, that kind of looks alright. I might actually use barrels as the belt here. I'm not too happy with the way it is right now, so I think I'll just go with barrels along like that. That looks better. Give me a sec, guys. Do you want to say hello to everyone? You going to say hello to everyone? Sorry guys, I'm just getting him some more food. I think that's what he's after. Right, there you go. Hey, let me get it in first. Wait, let go. There we go. Right, there you go. Now you can have a munch on that. You're welcome. Right, let me put this back. Put the lid on so we don't get any bugs. Don't want any bugs. Oh. Right, there we go. Are you going to be chill now? You going to relax? It's all good? All good? Alright, I'll see you in a little bit, buddy. Back to the stream. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, bribing with seed, exactly. That's usually how it goes, to be fair. and he usually takes the bait. He's very well behaved. Right, that seems good. I don't know if I like that. Maybe I should just use the normal spruce planks, because I think the having this sort of like cap on it doesn't look the best. And this one has a lot of texture to it, I think. So I think we'll go with this one. And all should be well. Oh, I bet you're knackered, bro. Yeah, I can totally imagine. I remember the troubles, I really do. I feel for you, I really do. It is hard work. I've just noticed that Steve has like his belt. It kind of comes out a bit, so I'm going to try and achieve that over here by doing this. Maybe add a block over this way to keep the illusion. Like that. It kind of looks like it a bit. It goes through the loop here and then out the other side. Maybe I can just make the loops like that. That doesn't actually look any better. That if anything looks pretty bad. I know I just changed it all from spruce, but I'm kind of like, the log actually looks better, so I'll just keep the log. I think this could be one I come back to afterwards. Yeah. Not sure if I'm happy with this. Especially it's annoying because the this, like, the belt buckle itself is over on this left side. So it's not going to be centralized. And you're going to be looking at that thinking like, that's really annoying. So yeah, I could actually do some more texturing on their trousers themselves with the wool here, which I might try and do. Like, that looks better. And then do some of the pockets maybe, just with that sort of design. And then over here as well. Yeah, it's not like ultra standing out, but that just looks a little bit better. Maybe around the cuffs of the, like, the inner legs or something. In here, this is going to be awkward. This could take a while. And maybe up the other side as well. I think I did this with another Stranger Things statue. I think it could have been Chief Hopper, to be honest. But I thought it sort of like added a little bit more to the build, rather than just being lazy with one material. So we'll keep this up. Is anyone ready for the ending of Stranger Things? Hell no, bro. Hell no. I would like to put in a formal complaint with Netflix that they're ending it entirely. I'm just desperate for more Stranger Things content, but I don't want it to end. It's so sad. It feels like it's a part of like who we are, you know. We've been watching Stranger Things for so many years now that it's just ultra depressing that it's ending. Who do you think they're bringing back? Because they did a leak, didn't they, the other week? That was like, which one do you think is coming back? And it was a picture of Eddie and Billy, interestingly enough. So who do you think they're going to bring back? Or is it just a way to tease? Personally, I think they do themselves a huge favour bringing Billy back. And the fact they mentioned him at all, and yet he was the one to die like 2 seasons back, I think it's probably going to be Billy. I think they'll both be back, actually. Yeah. That'd be crazy. You feel like part of the gang? Yeah, no, for sure. Absolutely. It's just a shame to like not see the guys anymore. We're going to have to like keep up with their movies just to be able to see them all. It will get to a stage though when they're older actors, where like maybe a couple of like the guys who played the kids, they'll be in movies together and we'll be like, oh my god, it's a reunion of like Lucas and Eleven. Probably Billy. Yeah, probably. I think both of them, I'm going to be honest. What's up, Johnny Cash? Good to see you, bro. Thank you for joining the stream today. Hope you're having a nice day, bro. I hope the weather, wherever you may be, is treating you well. Right, I think I've almost finished here, so this is like step 2 completed, which is very nice. I think that looks pretty good. I mean, I put pockets on the back, but I might actually correct that, because I think that'll probably be like a bit of an error. And now I'm giving him cheeks by accident. If I do this, yeah, that doesn't look very great. So let's just keep it normal, eh? We'll keep the belt like that though, because I think that adds something. More texture, probably. Maybe back here. Maybe, but you know what? We'll just finish it off. No, we won't. I'm fighting myself again. I'm just annoyed. Trying to figure this out. There we go. That's fine. That'll do me. Cool. Who do you think we're gonna lose is another question. Oh no. No, don't bring that up. I honestly feel like a big twist could be like someone like Nancy Wheeler, who's never had a sort of threat on her life. I think in season 1, when she finds the Demogorgon that first time in the Upside Down, that was like her only brush with death, I think. So as far as like us as viewers are concerned, we're like, well, it can't be Nancy because she's never really in a dangerous situation. But if they wanted to shock us, that's probably how they do it. Whereas it would be predictable if it was like 11 or Max. But then again, a lot of people are attached to 11, aren't they? So it would be quite a deep one. And it started with 11. It could end with 11. Ooh. There's a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Season 2 still and will always be my favourite season. That's fair, bro. I haven't watched that one as much as the others, I'll be honest. I think I've seen season 4 twice. Season 3 I've seen like 6 or 7 times. Season 1 definitely about the same. When I do like a run through, I will watch season 1 and then season 3 because they're just my favourite ones. But yeah, Season 2 that has the whole like tunnels and stuff, the demo dogs. I'm not ready for like reliving Bob's death every single time I watch Stranger Things. You know, it's my enjoyment show. It's my happy show. I can't suffer watching Bob die every second. It hurts. Right, this shirt is like tucked in, so I'm going to try and do this just on the belt. Right, it's actually a hoodie. Sorry, a jumper. So we'll try and make this. Right, 17 blocks was the trouser length. Now, what is the height for the torso? 13 blocks. So we'll go 15 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. So I will do a little bit of a height change. I'm just not worried about changing the height of the kids. I think having them all the same height is kind of cool because you can have them all lined up together. It'd be funny though if Eddie is the same height as them. I think he might be, you know? Not sure. Disney Adventure, what is up, my friend? Good to see you. Thank you for joining the stream. Much appreciated. You're still building your Titanic on Minecraft. I bet that has taken a long time. Crikey. We loved Eddie Munson. Eddie Munson, why did I say it like that? Eddie Munson, yeah, no, me too. Brilliant character. Oh, 18 plus for the last season. Damn. That's crazy. I'll be honest, I think the age rating, like over the years, has changed dramatically. There are a lot of movies now that personally I consider like an 18. And they're like a Peggy 12 or something. It's crazy. I think when I was younger, they were a lot stricter on what could be viewed, but then, you know, social media has come around and I think people see a lot worse daily, so yeah. Has anyone seen the new Thunderbolts movie, by the way? I saw it at the beginning of the week. I saw it on Tuesday, and it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I highly recommend going to see it. I was tempted to do some tutorials for it actually, maybe building the limo or like a couple of the characters or something, but I suppose it's one of them. If you do like a few of the characters, you gotta build all of the new Avengers. For sure. They're remastering GTA 4. Are they really? Cool. You're buzzing. That's fair, man. Which one's your favourite one? Or is that like a, you know, are you gonna say 5? I feel like that would be a big one for everyone. Took months to build, yeah, I'm sure it did. That's crazy. Right. That is that done. Oh my god, that looks crazy. But once I put the jacket over, obviously the arms will be thicker. Sorry, the arms will add a lot to it anyways. So yeah, that's fine. For now, that's fine. Right, let's get ourselves some grey. This is going to be an awful one to try and build because there's a lot of shades of grey I can use. Yes, I did just say shades of grey. I didn't realise, but yeah, nice. I don't know if Minecraft has 50, but we can find a good few. Stone is too dark in my opinion. I would put the full oh my god, the full interior of it too. That'd be insane. Your favourite? Yeah, favourite GTA. Vice City, fair enough, mate. I haven't played any of them besides 5, so I should probably go back and check out the old ones. Did you find it hard not to see David Harbour? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But then again, he has a Russian accent. But all I could think about in that moment was him in the Russian prison in season 5. Season 4. And yeah, it was making me laugh just hearing him with a Russian accent. I was like, how long did they keep him in there? Right, I need your help, guys. You see his jacket in the photo. What shade of grey are we going to use for this one? I have so far, it needs to be quite like a light grey, I reckon. So light grey terracotta. Stone is too light. We don't want stone. I think that's too much. It's almost like a grey teal like colour. It's basically like that grey there, the grey dye. That's the sort we want. The David Harbour controversy. Was that the whole dating thing? I think so. Lost a little bit of respect for him, but I don't know if it was true, so yeah. But then again, personal life, isn't it? You know, I think you got to separate the actor from their personal endeavours. You know, I'm sure if you were to deep dive into my life, there'd be things that you might not like about me, but you might appreciate my content, you know? There'll be engines in the Titanic, 2 on Minecraft. That's sick. So you're going all out with the detail. That's crazy. Right. Polished andesite. I think that could also be a... actually no. The texture's awful. It's too square, you know? It's got too many lines. We don't want like that. I think the light grey could be the best option. Maybe light grey wool as well. And light grey concrete powder. Possibly. I'll drop on the floor in a minute and we'll see the shades and see if we can establish a good one to go with. Please. I have my driving test next week and I am kind of pooping my pants a little bit, let's just say. I'm a little bit nervous. So, yeah. Oh, I think the concrete powder is the one. Look at that. That's perfect. Not too dark, not too light. It's right in the middle. I think that's good. Yep, we'll take that one. Right, we're going to have to use banners again. Barriers again. That's okay. Okay, and we need to establish what the gloves are going to be holding. So it looks like the gloves... Oh, he's holding a bucket in this part. This is when they're going to go and fight the demo dogs. So, that's cool. You think Will die because a lot of characters that had a B in their name has died. Like, oh yeah, Benny, Bob, Barb. Yeah, no, true. There is a bit of a theme going on. Yeah. Maybe. His whole character annoys me from Season 3. I guess so, yeah. He's not really prevalent, you know? In Season 2, he's very, he's one of the main characters because of, like, the whole being connected to the mind flare. That's really cool. But yeah, Season 3 onwards, I hear you, man. He's kind of just there. He doesn't really do much. They didn't really write anything for him to do. Yeah, fair enough. Do you guys see this, see his home with Lily Allen? No? Oh, really? Damn, that's cool. I don't know how I would do the doors and the hole. The black part. Well, if you need any help, bro, feel free to put it in the Discord server. I'm sure we could all try and match up some materials for you. And Billy. Oh my god, yeah. We forgot about Billy in that list. Oh. Benny was such a good character as well. I watch it back and it makes me sad that they killed him like immediately. Because he's such a good character. He's such a nice guy. You know, he's the first person that gives Eleven hope. And then it's immediately like stripped from her with his death, you know? It's pretty brutal. Right, I think this one here, this part of the belt, not going to be worried about that, to be fair. So we'll leave that open like that. Seems good. And then we'll bring it round the pocket here. So about here, I reckon. And now around the corner. Yep, that seems good. We'll hug it around the back, not like in a square, like so. And then this side is a bit more chill. Maybe just 2 blocks for now, and then above that gate, two there. It's fine. Yeah, and then this one's just straight up. I'm going to keep this as straight as possible until it gets to the top where it does a bit of a curve back in, like that. This side we'll do a couple. You know what? This is a really random thing. I just literally had a thought just then. So I'm obviously learning to drive, as I just said. I'm so excited for the end of the year because in the neighbouring town to me, they have a thing called Pack Monday Fair. It's basically like a really old fair that used to come to the village or the town when it was first established, like in the medieval times. And it's just full of stalls of like really random and quirky little things, right? And lots of food, like so much food. Any food you can think of that's English, they have it all. It's lovely. It smells incredible. But I really enjoyed going there last year. And I said to my parents at that like moment when we got back in the car, I was like, next year, I am vlogging this. I'm going to post it on YouTube. I'm going to vlog it. So it's kind of giving me something to work for. So like, at the moment, I'm doing this side project, which I'm keeping you guys in the dark with at the moment, which I kind of feel mean about, but it'll be for a purpose. I promise you. But yeah, I reckon I'll be able to vlog it this year and actually, make something of it, which would be really cool. So yeah, that was a really random thing to say, but There we go. It's Wheel Assassin. It's got to be kind of random. That's what it's all about. Right, that's all right. Actually, that might be a little bit too much. And then if I do one up here. Yeah, that's cool. That's better. Right, there's going to be also a backpack, because he has the sort of the baseball bat in his backpack. I love how no one in Hawkins questions that. You know, Steve's walking around with nails in a backpack. Sorry, nails in a baseball bat in his backpack. And they're all like, yeah, no, it's fine. It's totally normal. The little quaint town of Hawkins, Indiana, you know, nothing really happens. Just Steve Harrington walking around with a baseball bat with some nails in it. It's all chill. It's all above board. Should I do it like a skinny kind of jacket? It is kind of skinny though, isn't it? Maybe I'll do like a couple blocks up here and then a couple down from the top, I reckon. Like that. Yeah, that's probably good. Cool. Right, let's do around the corners and the back. Not worry about the ones that fall at the moment. This should look pretty cool when it's done. It'd be nice to have a Steve statue. I don't think we've got one yet. I was thinking actually it was very tempting to build Steve from season 3. I think I'm going to have to do a separate build for both him and Robin in their Scoops Ahoy outfits. Because those two as a duo are one of my favourite things about Stranger Things. That whole season was basically their season. It was incredible. And that whole Russian base scene. I remember watching that with my brother and absolutely wetting myself at Hi Steve just going on. It was, yeah, so funny. Getting some new trainers for my birthday. Oh, nice one, bro. Yeah, I'm interested to hear what trainers as well. Do you have some in mind? Oh, I tell you what, we went to a mall when we were up north. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's a very big one. It's one of my favourites. It is my favourite, I'd say. Called the Trafford Centre. And my brother goes into a shoe shop. And he's like, oh yeah, I just bought these shoes. Now, in my family, we're kind of the type of family that's like, if the shoes aren't holy or anything like that, they can still be worn. We keep them. You know, especially me. I don't like to spend out on like new things very often. If it works, I'll keep it. So my brother comes out the shop with his bag, and I say to him, "Oh, cool, you got some new shoes. Let's have a look." And he opens them up, and they're Adidas ones, and they were like £80, brand new. Now that might not sound so shocking to people, but in my family, that is mental. So now it's like a running joke that my brother, he only wears the rich, like fancy stuff. He doesn't go anything, you know, below the £80 mark with his trainers. Meanwhile, I'm wearing Vans that are like, were on sale for like 20 quid. Oh man. 150. Oh my god. Yeah, man, this was like a couple months ago. It wasn't like last week or anything. It was like a couple months ago now. I'm just gonna open the blind again because I pulled it down because I was getting glare, and now it's all like gone away. So now the sun is just hiding, and my room's dark. Oh, that was a nice sound. Nice and squeaky. Lovely. Ugh. Let's have a bit of a water break as well. If anyone's watching the stream, I see you guys are watching. Definitely take some time to drink water as well. Very important. Oh, now I'm getting a reflection. Ow! Right in my eyes. Right, I'm gonna have to pull that back down a bit. Goodness me. Right, I think that's good. That's good. Cool. Can't believe it's a weekend already. Like, where did the week go? I think it's because I haven't like been sleeping particularly great. So like when I wake up, it's already midday, and then like my entire day's gone. And then I just do some editing or like do some other bits and bobs, and before I know it, it's bedtime again. So yeah, the week's just gone by. Mental. Right, we've got to make this collar effect, so I'm trying to keep it all fluid, something like that, something along those lines. Let's buff up the shoulder a little bit, and we've got to add an arm in a minute, so we're trying to prep it for that. I think that looks okay. Around here we'll do the shoulder like way up here, so let's do this now. Just try and bump all this up, make it bigger. That's pretty good. Wait, when is Halloween for the Leatherface 2022 tutorial? Will you add a chainsaw or the hammer? What would you prefer me to add, bro? You gotta remember to remind me, because I will forget completely. But I think chainsaw could be cooler. That sounds pretty awesome. And also Leatherface is pretty much known for having a chainsaw. So yeah. Oh, no way, man, you hate the Trafford Centre. I mean, it is overpriced, I will agree. There's a lot of like designer brands in there. And to be fair, I do not shop in any of those shops. That is not me at all. I'm the sort of guy who, like, I'll see a clothes rail that says like clearance, and that's where I'm at. That's where I'm going. I can't justify spending out like, I don't know, £600 on something that I'm gonna wear maybe once. It's just crazy to me. Also, I'm not really like a brand kind of guy either. I don't, you know, the big name stuff. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything to me. I don't really understand it. But that's just me. Everyone has their thing. And yeah, that's just not my thing. I do like super dry clothes though. But usually I get them like either on extreme sales or second hand if they're brand new. I'm not really fussy. There is a jacket I saw in there actually in the Trafford Centre. And it's like a bomber jacket. It's brown. It's got like black sleeves and a black hood. Absolutely beautiful thing. I love it dearly. It's so cool. But I saw the price tag and it stayed on the shelf. 90 quid. 90 quid for a jacket. Holy. Hell no. I just think about how many like trips I could take on the train for that money. It's mental. And that's saying something, because trains are not cheap either. But yeah. Maybe one day, but we're not quite earning the big bucks with YouTube at the moment, so not quite yet. Probably should have started with the bottom bit for this part. It's hard building with concrete powder. Maybe I should have just used another material and then gone from there. That probably would have been like quite a smart option, but never mind. We learn as we go along. Right, that's looking pretty good, but I need to buff up the shoulders again, I think. Kind of like this. Because I want to make the arm like look like a sleeve rather than, yeah, daylight robbery, 100% a daylight robbery, absolutely. The chainsaw, please. You got it, man, for sure. I'll get on that. That'll be epic. It'll be nice to build all the horror characters in Minecraft actually. Like have them all as statues around. That'd be really cool. See, £150 for trainers are actually decent because you've got good training. Yeah, I mean, that's the bit. You got to look at longevity. If it's going to last you a long time, you're not going to have to spend out like another, like, by the time you've maybe bought like Primark shoes, maybe like 20 quid a pop, and like 5 times over, you've almost made the amount that you're going to, you know, buy for these trainers. So, yeah, no, I respect that. And it's your birthday, you know. It's an occasion to get some pricey things. For sure. But yeah, no, I think out on a whim, personally, I'm not about the designer life. You will never see me here on YouTube promoting like Gucci or something. Hell no, man. Have you seen the fashion shows? Crazy. They'd be pulling up with bin bags on, thinking, oh yeah, this is style nowadays. Absolutely mental. Oops. Oh, is there a barrier? Yeah, that makes sense. What I'm going to do is basically build to this point and then have a look at what we need to add in, because I think we've got a ways to go yet. Yeah, see, it's not bad. I need to make the curvature of the arm a bit more as well, like forward, and I think I need to make the shoulder a bit thicker because right now it looks kind of skinny. So how are we going to do that? Right, so let's go up the top here and let's just bulk this out to this and this. or that one and that one first. There. Actually, let me revert that and just have a look again. I think I messed up. Right, so we're going 2 and 2. Okay. It's gonna be tough. Oh, cool. So they're gonna be like just everyday use shoes. Yeah, see, I think that's good going though for 150 quid. If you're gonna be like multi-purposing with them, then yeah. No, that's respectable. I can understand that. Right, let's make the arm really beefy. That is a good width for the arm now, I think. I just need to extend the front of the jacket a little bit. But I'm going to make the collar part come out a little bit, as I do on the other builds, just because I think it adds a bit more depth to the character. And this one's sort of bunched up around the underarm, so I'll try and achieve that as well if I can. But I want to make this bend in the arm first, do the articulation, because then we can actually like work on what space we have left, you know? So yeah. Right, let's try and bend this arm now. I might try and use a different material just until I've got that down, because otherwise I'm going to get myself a little bit lost. Alright, we'll take some light grey terracotta and then we'll know. Fudge. That wasn't intentional. Put that back. Right. So arm is on this axis. Oh no. No. Someone actually mentioned using structure blocks for this sort of thing. But yeah. I for some reason I like doing it the old-fashioned way. I think it's just it makes it make sense to me, you know. I know I've messed this part up. That's fine. We'll fix it. Cool. All right. So the arm where that is now is actually going to be coming forward. So if I try and do that now. Try and build it past that just so we can see what we've got to work with. So we'll do some of these blocks here. Obviously not all of it's going to be able to fill in. That's fine. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that one, and then we'll do the second one as in a bit more, and then it comes back out again down here. Yesterday, so you know I was just saying to you guys I was doing a TikTok stream on my personal account. So oh my god, I'm literally looking out my bedroom window, which leads onto the garden, and I just hear this absolute racket outside. I look outside, there's a seagull being airstriked by a crow. It was literally like the crow was on its back, like surfing him. They crashed into the gazebo in our garden, and the crow is going absolutely haywire on the seagull. I don't know if he stole his chips or something, but it was crazy. It was like the most mental thing I've seen in a long time, which is saying something. But yeah, it's crazy. Only when I need to. That's fair. A mile or two is good. Yeah, for sure. You're planning to build Mechagodzilla in Wilton Willows after I finished Godzilla and the Titanic. Ooh, that's cool. That'd be awesome to see. Right, so this is pretty good going. I just want to bend this arm a little bit more this way, because I feel like right now it's too just, you know, like a right angle. If you look at this way around, it's like boom, boom. No, I don't want that. I want some more bending going on. So let's try and sort this out. How many blocks in width is this arm? 4 blocks. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, you want to go? What? This is why I started streaming earlier, because I thought if I get tired later, then at least I've streamed with some more energy than maybe what I usually have. That's kind of what I was concerned about. Right, if we bend the arm a little bit there as well, that looks better. Do the same again. Maybe I'll do 2 blocks instead for this part. like so. Maybe that bit comes down, and so does these parts. This is going to look horrific on this side, but we will keep up with it and then see what we get. I'm going to move this all down just so I see how it looks before committing to the shape of it. Right, that's okay, but let's do this bit a bit higher up. That's okay. And then we'll have the bucket sort of like out here in his hand. So half of this will be glove. So we'll do like this part at the bottom to be glove. To be glove, bruv. Let's have a look at this. Oh, I wanted to let you guys know. I will probably make an announcement nearer the time, but just to forewarn you. Toward the end of the month, I may not be able to do a stream. Let me just check my calendar real quick. May not be able to do a stream on the Friday, on the 30th, because I could be working in the city on a new movie, which is really exciting. So yeah, I don't know for sure though, so it might not even go ahead. But just to warn you, if it does, that is that. Right, that glove is really interesting looking right now, but it's the test. This is my prototype. It looks like he has a massive cannon on his arm. Oh my god. Right, I should probably streamline this a bit. Shrink it down. I think it looks too big from the side profile. That's a tiny bit better, maybe. I'll do that one. It is hard to build articulation in Minecraft. Like, it's just so easy to go with blocky above all else. See, this one is being a pain now because it's that. Let's just try and change all these blocks now, if we can. Make sure we keep the same thing going up. Going up. Oh yeah, what have I done here? Oh no, it's okay. We're building like an exoskeleton kind of thing. So on the front, it should kind of look like this, but not that bad. That's better, I think. Yeah, that's okay. And then around the side, it will look a bit different as well. Is there a name for, to the OG city? We should name it something, bro. We should have a competition, actually. We don't have a name for it. I just used to call it like the Sea City or something, but because that was how I remembered it. But yeah, no, it doesn't have a name. A proper name. It was just building a city with viewers. It didn't have a name. So yeah, I think branding is important. We need to rebrand. Right, let's build these down. Oh no, I messed up. I royally messed up. That was supposed to be a barrier there, and there was supposed to be 3 here. That was pretty dumb, wasn't it? Let's do these further up actually, and then we'll build the shape coming down a bit as well. It's alright. We will put all these blocks back. It'll be fine. Hopefully. Right, so 2 lots of gravel there now, and then this one. Yeah, that should be fine now. Remove these, and then this one here. 3 blocks in here. This one, this one, this one. Do this one to be like a curve as well. Okay, yeah, I see the troubles. Mostly building with barriers now, and that's pretty troublesome. Because it's going to change the entire shape up quite a lot, but we'll manage. All right. Need to get to those barriers. Just the one will do. That's perfect. Right, these ones. Oops, need that one there still. That one. Cool. Awesome. Right, I'm not worried about too much in here. I can just fill this in for now underneath what I've just got, and then go from there. Oh, there we go. Cool. And then that one in there again. This is actually quite tough. We're building with a lot of concrete powder, so gravity is not our friend. But that's alright. We're managing. And that's the best thing. Being able to manage. Trying to manage. Oh crikey, I'm building another tower. I'm building a second Steve. It's fine. Right. Let's go around the front and sort out the underarm. In here. Let's let that one fall and that one fall. We'll work this out in a minute. Like that kind of thing. The glove I will change up in a minute. I'm not happy with that right now, so I'll sort that out in a second. Because I might have to like change this as well a bit. Maybe make it like come out a little bit further, so we have two blocks. Yeah, it's a lot on the ground, definitely. Now we should rebuild it a normal world and let people build around it. That would be sick. Well, like do Wilton Willows Part 2 and then like bring both cities together. Imagine if we could do that. It would take a long time, but we could do that with structure blocks maybe. If you can transfer the world over, like builds over to each world, that'd be mental. Have like a city within a city kind of thing. That'd be insane. Possible though. It's definitely possible. Right, that looks good. Okay, nice one. We're doing some fine work here. Starting to take some shapes. Maybe not the right shapes, but it's taking shapes. Yeah, nice. Oh. Let's do that. Chopped off there. But then I've got these 3 blocks to worry about as well now. So I need to try and integrate these as best I can without making it look very bad. So I don't want it to look like that, like too bulky, nor too square. So it's a balancing act right now. Right, let's extend this jacket along. I think that's partly the issue. Possibly hitting it, maybe. Around the back we'll do something similar. Try and make the arm look a little bit more natural. Just add a couple blocks on here. It's harder to judge with concrete powder because obviously you need to be accurate where you place blocks before committing to them. Because that looks very weird. Somehow working, but it looks weird. Ugh, okay, cool. You are unable to do oh, that sucks, man. I remember trying that when I built Starcourt Mall because it's not on my Stranger Things world. It's on like just a random tutorial world because I wasn't sure that Stranger Things tutorials were going to pick up. So yeah, I built the mall on like just a random tutorial world, and now it's like among pixel art builds and like it's right next to a Pusheen, which is pretty funny, and Pizza Steve from Uncle Grandpa. I should build Pizza Steve right next to Steve Harrington. That kind of makes sense. Right, this is kind of cool now. We're getting somewhere. We're going places. Not very quick, but we are going places. That's better. The arm still looking very weird. If I put the pocket in, it should look more like a jacket rather than what it is now. And also the strap, the backpack strap needs to be like in this space. So I might just try and build the other arm, and we'll come back to that in a minute. So the other arm should be a little bit easier. I just need to remember where to place blocks. So the other arm, I'm just going to do like down the side of his hand, down the side of his like side. So if we judge accordingly where that will land up, over here I reckon. Is that too high? Yeah, a little bit too high. So over here. Perfect. Build all the concrete powder up and down. So typical, how many months of exams have you got, bro? Is it only until June, or is it like just the end of May? Hopefully not too many weeks of them. They are pretty torturous, I understand that firsthand for sure. Oh, this is going to all fall down because I forgot to build the glove first. The bit is I don't know where the glove is going to be exactly, so it's pretty tough. Got to build kind of like this way, I reckon. If I do like a block like that, then I can kind of see what I'm working with, and then go from here. So another block here, and we'll build this one out from said block, and then we'll do another block forward from this one. It's like 2, and then we'll do some fingers from this block if we can, without making it look really bizarre. This looks awful. One alien looking hand right there. That's terrible. Let me just use the box for now as a reference. So that's where I want the glove to be. This glove over here, this is a bit bigger. Or sorry, a little bit more important at least, because it's going to be the one holding the bucket. So we'll do the bucket sort of this way around. So 9 blocks, is that the surface? Yep. Cool. And then we'll do another 9 blocks in front of this one. Oh my word. It's oh jeez, these are so hard to do, man. Hands are really difficult. I can see why AI struggles so much. Hands are just a pain to actually try and build in Minecraft. They really are tough. Right, this one, we'll take this as the first part of the arm, and we'll have the entire arm connected to the glove like this. And we'll do it coming up the back section a little bit. Oh, maybe not actually. Maybe. This is tough. This is a tough one. I've met my match finally. It's Steve Harrington. He's supposed to be an easier one. I like Steve Harrington. He's supposed to be my favorite character, but he's becoming my hardest character to build in Minecraft. I wonder if we'll get any new characters for Stranger Things Season 5. I wonder if they'll add any newbies in. Obviously we got Argyle in Season 5. We also got, she's not a new character, but we got a lot more like Erica content. So yeah, I don't know if we'll get any more of the other characters. Some other high school characters. Actually, what age are they going to make the characters in the new season? Because I remember that was that talk in Season 4. Because everyone was worried about that being kind of weird. Them all being grown up. But they were in high school in that season, so. Right, this is really bad. Oh my god. I'm going to stick it out though. It's just hard without the texture. There's no texture to this jacket at all, and that's where I'm struggling the most. This is so weird. Right, that's something. Okay, that isn't actually that bad. That looks okay on that side. This side is still a bit of an issue. This one does not look great. I think it's probably because I made the hand a bit too big, probably. Let's try and fix this if I can. If I do that and maybe make it just a bit shorter. And he's going to be holding the bucket on this side. It doesn't look like a sleeve right now either. It looks like, I don't know, but definitely not a sleeve. Steve Sleeve. Steve Sleevington. That's interesting. Okay, that's a bit better. It's less bunched up. It's this part over here that's a bit of a pain. So what I might try and do is put that there, and then we can have like part of the jacket there. Or does that look worse somehow? I think that does look worse, doesn't it? Let's take this out. Let's not use that part. Okay, now it looks even worse. Alright, fine. We'll put this back in. We'll put the strap in a minute, and then we'll see if that fixes anything at all. Hopefully it will. So, drop that back down. Put that in there. Yeah. I think it just needs some more texture and detail, and it should be okay. Fingers crossed. Oh, this is a pain. Oh, no. No. I need to get in that one. Ah, no. Alright, fine. How can I fix the error of my ways here? What have I done? Without taking that entire like row out. I think it's going to have to happen. Oh, it's only one block. Ah, all that fuss for one block. Now same with this one though. That was quite a few. Right, and then this one again, and then we'll fill this from the top down. Okie dokie. Nice one. Yeah, I sent the whole AI song of your intro on Discord. Thanks, man. I will check it out after stream for sure. Let's just get rid of this. I don't think this is important for the builder tool. Yeah, it kind of looks like his arms there, so that's fine. What we'll do is just try and match the jacket on the other side as well, just so it doesn't look so out of place. And we'll have the arm kind of making a bit more movement on that right side down there. That seems okay. Yeah. Look at this. Made so much mess. I'll clean up after myself. Fix it all up. Take out the rubbish. There we go. That looks good. Alright, this is not too bad. That I'm happy with. I like the look of this now. It's come a long way. Right, let's do some detail. So we want to add in the sunglasses in the pocket, which is going to be like up here somewhere. So what I'll try and do for this one is I'll try and make it a bit of an illusion. So I'll have it like bulking out. There's also a bit of a name tag, I think, on his jacket or something. That's weird. I wonder if I can add that in some way. Seems to be with like a black line, so I might use this instead of barriers. We'll do it like levitating over it, like that, for the pocket. And then we'll have the sunglasses built with, now they're not poking out too much, so we don't want to go overboard with this. Maybe we'll just go with a little bit of black carpet. Oh, we want to make them look like sunglasses though, don't we? So perhaps we'll take ourselves some dark, some black stained glass panes just here, and then we'll go with maybe a slab as well. Oh, sorry, a stair. So this way around, and that one for 2 blocks. With the glasses in the pocket, sunglasses. That looks pretty cool. Kind of looks like sunglasses on a different angle. And then we got to do the backpack straps in a second as well. But there's also some buttons I've noticed on the top of his jacket. So we'll try and add those in next as well. See if we can get them in. I got to go with the stone buttons, I reckon. Stone buttons? Yeah. Let's go with 2 up this way. And then maybe 1 over this way. And here. Just as a few, just like so. Have you ever thought of adding a countdown to your streams, like the beginning to... Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I would like to do that with Stream... sorry, not Stream, with OBS. But you need to obviously get a graphic to be able to do that with. So, yeah, I would like to look into how I can do that sort of thing, because I think that would be really cool. But yeah, no, it's a good idea. I think that would be like an improvement to the stream for sure. Let me write this down, because I'll need to look into how to do it. But yeah, let me get a pen and paper. Alright, so stream countdown. I think it would make it a lot more professional, instead of just like faffing around at the beginning, you know. So let me just write that in. Awesome. Yeah, that'd be cool. If there's any other like improvements you think I should add to the stream, bro, let me know, because I would be more than happy to do some research as to how I can do it. Because I think there's a lot I need to improve on, and it's always good to take things on board to improve. Polished tough. I think that'll be good for the backpack straps. You could add the AI song. To be fair, it's no copyright because it's AI, and it's still your song. Yeah, that's true. It's true. That'd be cool. I've been trying to theme the music actually for the streams. You may have noticed. I've gone with the lovely Wipeout audio music for this stream. That dude is an absolute legend. I had a copyright claim on the last stream, and I sent him, like, his team, like, a message and said, you know, I use the music all the time. I've had no problems before, but like all of a sudden, this one got flagged. Can you help out at all? And I got a lovely like notification a few days later that was just immediately removed, which is awesome. So yeah, the claim originally was there and completely went again. So yeah, very cool. Right, I'm gonna do these two-toned because I think that'll look pretty cool. Backpack straps like that. Try and get them to look like they're going under the arm as well. So down here we'll try and do one in the back here if we can. Or perhaps actually just under where the bend of the arm is, so probably maybe like down a little bit, just in here. There we go. Does that look a bit weird? Yeah, I think it does. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Kind of like that, yeah, so that's alright, and then we'll take that one out. Yeah, that's alright, I think. Does that look okay, typical, do you reckon? For the backpack strap there? You can't see it on the picture that I've got there, but there is a... On the railway scene, where they're walking down the tracks, he's with Dustin, and he's wearing his backpack with the baseball bat in, so I've tried to make this here. Let's go over the top with this one. Over here as well, we'll do the same thing. I think on this block will be good. Well, this one isn't quite over the shoulder. Maybe I should do it one more block over. Yeah, let's do it one more block. Just over here. Right, where is the bend of the arm? Where have I done it? This way. So here and here. Goes back under. In there. But that one looks like a pocket, which I definitely don't want to try and do. So we'll try and bend this one out to the side, I reckon. Oops. Need to not forget where I was. I think it was there, wasn't it? Yeah, right. So that is where concrete powder is. So this one needs to bend this way just a tad. And again. And probably one more time. Just here. That's a bit too low now actually, so let's just do those two. Like that. For the backpack strap, yeah, we don't need to do the cutout on this side because it's the sleeve of the arm, so you can just kind of imagine that it goes under the arm there. So that's like that. And then we'll do ourselves on the back here. We'll try and find where it comes out. Howling Wolf, good to see you, man. Thank you for joining the stream. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're having a lovely Friday, man. And I hope you're managing to have a restful weekend. I think we've all had busy weeks this week. Or it feels like it's been busy. But to be honest, probably not. I've probably not had the busiest of weeks in comparison with you guys. Especially doing your exams and stuff. Right, let's have this one coming down in a kind of the same way. But remember, this is going to go... We need it to come up from the bottom to go around the arm, but we need it to connect to a backpack. So we will do the 2 blocks here. It's a little bit awkward. 2 blocks there. 2 blocks here. Am I correct? I'm thinking 4 blocks. All right, cool. And then these ones just in here, and then 1 block. No blocks, just there. All right, cool. So that's that one. And this side I'm not worried about, again, making it exactly the same area. I'll do it a little bit though. That's cool. So this one comes out here. Try and feed this one through as if it was coming all the way back. Well, I wouldn't exactly call it restful. I got locked in the house as the door was jammed. Oh, mate, that sucks. Climb out the bedroom window. Oh, Jesus. My man's doing parkour, yeah. Oh my god, bro. That's crazy. You just wanted to play Assassin's Creed in real life. I hear you, man. We all do. We all do. It's just... any excuse. Getting locked in the house. Jeez, that sounds mental. Well, I hope you're alright, man. That's pretty crazy. I'm sure that was an eventful day. Mental. Oh yeah, this is really weird actually. I made this kind of strange. So this one's... Maybe I should just forget the kind of like connecting from the bottom. I don't think that's going to go very well. So let's just try and build these back up. And then we'll build this one a bit more flat coming into the back here. That one seems okay. That actually does seem like a backpack. This one seems a bit like I was doing something weird. So I'll try and fix it. Let's do like 3 here, 2 or 3 there. And then where's the connection at this point? So yeah, that's fine. Cool. Like a be right back screen. Yeah, that could be cool. Yeah, definitely. That'd be very helpful. Except it wasn't an excuse. No, I know. That's crazy. As long as you're good, man. That's mental. Flipping heck. Another thing I think you should add is an idle screen. Yeah, definitely. Yes, absolutely. I'll write this down. Like a be right back screen would be awesome. Writing this down. There we go. Perfect. It'd be nice to get these on brand as well, like make them look like official Wheel Assassin ones, you know? That could be cool. Right, we don't actually get to see Steve's backpack, but I'm going to assume from the straps it is this colour. So I'm just going to try and build it this colour and then hope for the best, really. If anything. Actually, we'll do a few blocks down as we did before. So, a couple blocks down with those ones. Oops. A couple blocks down here. A couple extra blocks down this way. And then we'll do a few down this way. And there's the backpack shape. Now we just need to build this out. Cool. That's pretty good. I'm going to build that baseball bat in a minute as well. That's going to be quite interesting to build. We'll see how that goes. Could be funny. Try not to make this look like a turtle shell as well, because I think that could definitely be a possibility at this point. Okay, that doesn't look that bad, to be fair. I think the bottom could be changed quite a little bit, but quite a little bit. That made no sense. Just a little bit. I think that's alright. Do some blocks down there as well. Yeah, that seems like a backpack. That seems good. There's no indication as how to actually like strap it to the actual straps. So we'll just go ahead and make some blocks that look like it kind of straps on in these parts like that, and over here as well, like so. Now it does. Steve Harrington, the Mario turtle. Yeah, no, for sure. Absolutely. He definitely looks like that. Oh, man. Ah, that's good. And then the baseball bat is off of his left shoulder on my screen over here. So we'll try and do the baseball bat maybe like over here, I reckon. If I build that one out as well. Yeah, that's fine. So the baseball bat will be here. It's going to be made of birch wood, I think. Be a good one. I'll try and build it 4 blocks exactly, the whole way up. So 4 like this. We'll do 2 lots on the ground, and then try and make each cluster worth like 3 blocks, just so it doesn't lose too much shape on the way. So sort of like that. I think that's pretty cool. We'll just change that a bit. And that one. Okay, that's good. We'll need to make a start on a TIE fighter build for a tutorial. Dude, that'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. Yeah, for sure, man. Are you planning on doing more Star Wars builds? I think there's always a market for them. That's the bit. There is always people looking out for some sick Star Wars tutorials. Right, that is that's a bit too big, I think, right now. So let's try and curve it a little bit more that way. It's hard to keep that shape going, I think. Maybe I should just build it a bit thicker the whole way up. Oh my god, that's actually way too big. That looks better. And then we'll try again up this way. Yeah, just so it sticks over his shoulder a little bit so we can see that it is the baseball bat. And then for the spikes, I was thinking of using levers because you can make quite a lot of them, and up and down, like in sort of random places like this. They don't look very good. They don't look very sharp. Did like a bunch of them. We'll see how this looks. This is gonna look pretty funny. Well, let's see what we get going on in a second. Don't want to put any elsewhere. That's not bad, actually. That doesn't look that bad. From a distance, especially. That's actually really cool. I like that. I'm gonna keep that. That looks actually really cool. I was concerned it wouldn't look the best, but no. To be fair, not that bad. Just flip a few of them on and off, just so they look kind of like spikes. Do a few of them the other way as well. Oh, we don't want these two at the top to meet. That would be kind of bad. So just the one like that. Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty cool. Alright, so for his head, I'm also going to use some spruce again. So we'll take ourselves some spruce in here. I won't do this part of spruce, I'll do this as the jacket. So we'll keep the jacket like this. And this one as well. And this one over here. That is the head shape there, perfect. Awesome. Build this up. pull the neck out a little bit. Have you guys been having any barbecues, by the way, for the summer so far? I mean, it's not technically summer yet, I don't think. I think it's June that we actually class as summer, but it really does feel like it. We've had some really nice weather. DCR, what is up, man? Good to see you. Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you're doing well, man. I saw your airstrike the other day with the was it the Junkers? That was a very cool bombing run. Very sick. Alright, this is coming along. I'm happy with this. We need to try and get his hair colour down. That is going to be the hard part. Oh, also his gloves, because I haven't finished them yet. And it looks it looks like he's got boxing gloves on. Which yeah, we need to fix that as well. That's okay. It's been a scorcher. It really has. It's been insane. For Steve's hair, use a mix of brown concrete, terracotta, and concrete powder, like a blend. Okay. Oh, that could be interesting. Yeah, for the textured look. So, also we'll add a end screen so people can say bye to one another after you have said goodbye. An end screen, that sounds good. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. I've written that down, typical. That sounds good. Towards the Junkers, yes. Yeah, no. I'm a huge World War II nerd, I will be honest. I've been watching this documentary. I don't know if you watch many documentaries, but there's one called World War Weird, and it takes all things from like World War II, World War One, and the Cold War is the season I'm on right now. But some of the stuff that they did in World War II is just absolutely insane, like absolutely mental. I mean, the Junkers itself, that's pretty cool. You know, sticking the little propellers on the wheels or on the landing gear just to make that sound, so it would like strike fear into the enemy. It's pretty mental. But yeah, they did some crazy stuff in World War II. Right, let's try and build this face shape, I think. Steve has very big volume in his hair, which is really helpful for me, because that means I don't have to like incorporate it into his skull. Like I've done for the other builds. Like Dustin. Poor Dustin, he just has like half a head and then the rest is hair. Sounds like a horror movie. That's pretty good going. It's a very short or small looking face so far, but let's maybe just make the collar a little bit bigger as well. There we go. Maybe this side as well, just like some slabs probably. I think that'd be good. I should have done that the other side as well. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. A bit more incorporated. Looks cool. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, go for it. That'd be really cool. Thank you. Yeah, no, there's so many of them. It's hard to keep track, but they are really interesting. I like all the ones on Netflix. I watched quite a few of them. But this one is like a quirky one that was on the Discovery Channel, I think, and or Yesterday, the TV show, the TV channel. And yeah, I saw like an episode of it one day, and I was like, yeah, I need to watch this entire series. It's just the historians on there have a laugh about it as well. They definitely don't take it seriously, and I think that adds like a lot more to it. Right, brown terracotta, brown concrete, brown terracotta. Let's try and find these first. Brown terracotta, brown concrete. See, I was thinking of the wood. I think the wood would actually be better for this one. The stripped wood. Especially if I go with like mangrove and stripped spruce wood. They have a lot of texture, both of those. I think the two of them together could actually work quite well. I tell you what, we'll do a test, and then if this doesn't work, we will go with Howlin' Wolf's idea. I think that would be a good plan. Especially with my eyes being the way they are. Color blindness is not very helpful, especially as a Minecraft builder. Right, to build that fringe, this is going to be tough. I need to make the shape first, I think. So Steve has a lot of forehead on show, but he has the fringe kind of out the front here, so we need to try and build this shape. kind of like that, I guess. But I do like some in his actual head up here. This is gonna look so weird. We gotta make an 80s character and an 80s hairdo in Minecraft from scratch. That already kind of looks like him, I'll be honest. That's not too bad. But we gotta make the volume, and that is gonna be where I do mess up, I reckon. So far, so good. Oh, no, we need a bit more. A bit more of parting up here. So we'll try and do some levels. No, not there. No. I think it's these blocks up here that I'm messing up. I've seen similar, more light-hearted ones. Animated ones. Dude, have you played the game Valiant Hearts? It's World War One. It's a Ubisoft game, but it's all hand-drawn, and it is absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't played it, I totally recommend it. They made a second one as well. It started as a Netflix game, and then they made it into like a console game as well. But yeah, apparently that one's World War Two, and they are absolutely phenomenal games. Totally worth checking out. How have I been? Yeah, I've been alright, man. Thank you. Yeah, not too bad at all. I've been very hectic, but I think I've finally got things in order. You know, I think after so long of like trying to find a schedule that works for me, not just with YouTube, but just in general, I think I finally found one, and so far, it's working out. You know, stuff is falling into place, which is really nice. But yeah, not bad at all. How about you? How are things with you? Right, I'm gonna try and make this a bit messy on the back here. As if the wind kind of got it a little bit. Maybe on the sides a little bit as well. Up top, this is a bit troublesome, this part, because if you look, it's that block up here that's problematic. It's taking some parts away from the middle part, or the focus away. That does not look good. No, that looks like a triangle. And I got to try and slick this back as well on the sides. Some of that lovely Brill cream. I'm gonna say queen. Brill cream. Trying to add that in as well. Do a few blocks here and there. Not too shabby. Alright. Right, let's add some more volume up the top, because I think they let us hair grow for season 3, season 4 definitely. So we'll try and add this in as well. Joe Keery is such a talented dude. He does like music and all sorts now. It's crazy. I think you like the series and movie Saving Private Ryan. Saving Private Ryan is a classic. That is a great movie, definitely. The Pacific series. I haven't seen that one. Oh, really? Oh, nice one. That's really cool. Routine is everything. Yeah, no, definitely. Awesome. But loving life. Ah, that's what we like to hear, man. That's awesome. Hey, hopefully one day soon, you'll be living the retirement life. That wasn't me trying to make an old dig, by the way. I just mean like having a rest, finally. Yeah, that'd be good. Sat in your garden with a cup of tea in the beautiful weather. That'd be perfect. Unless you enjoy your job, then obviously that's important too. It definitely helps too. Right, this is too dark at the moment, so we're going to try and fix this. So his ear kind of is covered up, I think. Quite a lot there. Right, let's find a different picture. See if we can do something about this. Alright, that does not look so bad. That is kind of Steve Harrington. Alright, we could do with some more texture, I will be honest, but to be fair, that's come a long way. Especially when we started out and he looked, well, his arm was like 20 times bigger than his body. But not bad at all. I just think around the side here could use some work. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, let's do some texturing. Let's sort him out. Make sure he looks like he takes at least an hour to 10 hours of work on his hair every day. Alright, wonderful. Alright, how are we looking, guys? What do you reckon? Are we doing okay? Oh, All Quiet on the Western Front, bro. That is one of my favourite films from World War One. That is incredible. It's how they show the side of the war that no one really cares about, or no one really tends to care about, because it's obviously the Germans. And they show it in such a way that's like, whoa, like it puts the human back into the Axis powers, you know. Like, a lot of the soldiers that fought in World War II on the German side, they were just men, like the British men who were fighting against them, you know? And I think that movie did that so well. It showcased it so well. Thanks, bro. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I reckon it could use some more slabs and stuff just to make it really, really pop. But I think we're almost there. Definitely. I'll probably end up using spruce. But then again, I think they're too textured. Maybe there's another material I can use. Oh, excuse me. Maybe mangrove, because it won't stand out. Oh no, it will. It will. Alright, let's go with spruce for now and see how we're looking at the front here. Is it too noticeable? Yeah. That is a pain. We need some stripped wood slabs. I think that would be very helpful. I'll tell you what, I might take off this top layer because I think it's too much. Possibly. Just do like a couple blocks around on the top just so it looks a bit messy. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe we'll do another one there. It's one of them, I think you could be doing this for hours. Oh, Hacksaw Ridge, that is an incredible film. Andrew Garfield, absolute legendary actor. And such a nice guy, honestly. One of the nicest dudes ever. But yeah, that movie is phenomenal. Have you guys seen Enemy at the Gates? For the younger guys in the chat, I don't think you would have, but it is a very, very good movie. Very, very good. Brutal as hell, yeah, it really is. Recently watched Letters from Iwo Jima. I haven't seen that one. Savage battle scenes, yeah. The newer war movies are just getting like way more realistic. It's crazy. Jojo Rabbit, I haven't seen that one. Yeah, Howling Wolf, yeah, it's so good. It's that scene where they're jumping over the like broken down buildings, the ruins, and that sniper just like manages to hit one of them as they're jumping. It's like, whoa. You watched it for the first time, you're like, oh my god, that was mental. What was another one I watched recently and I really enjoyed? One I didn't like, actually. One of my friends is in the movie, actually. I haven't told him that I didn't like it. I thought that would be kind of rude. But, what was it? Oh, Operation Mincemeat. Not because it's a terrible story. It's a very, very in-depth story. And, like, the movie, you know, showcased that very realistically. But I think that was the problem. Like, that story could be summed up in, like, a 20-minute documentary, possibly. But I think that movie just like they stretched it out too long, so yeah, wasn't the best. Haven't I look into it? Yeah, definitely do. Your Grenna was fighting in Germany and liberated one of the worst. Oh my god, That's crazy. Yeah, your granddad definitely was a hero. That is insane. Wow. I know, I hear you about wishing you'd known them more, because my great granddad, he was also in the army in World War II. He served in Burma against the Japanese. Yeah, it's very secretive what my granddad got up to. We don't really know, anything about him besides that he went to go serve, and then the years in the war, no one really knows what happened, because his entire, my granddad's entire unit died, which is insane. So he was posted to another operation in Burma, where he was in charge of some Gurkhas, which are these really badass dudes from Nepal. And am I correct in saying that? I think so. I hope so. But yeah. So he was doing these operations with these Gurkhas, and the stories I've heard from my granddad talking about my great granddad's operations, it's beyond believable. It's what the hell. But yeah, very cool guy and very humble, and I really wish I got to meet him and speak to him more. I got to meet him, but I was too young to actually take anything on board, But I think he would have had great life advice. Yeah, no, you definitely should be proud. That is an absolute legend, for sure. Are you excited for Squid Game Season 3 next month? Dude, absolutely. That first part of it was amazing. It was very, very good. So yeah, no, absolutely. It's going to be awesome. Are you excited? And who's your favourite character? I think that's a tough question. Definitely. But yeah, no, I'm 100% excited. It's going to be really good. I hope so. Right, I think I could be here for hours trying to do his hair. He kind of looks like Sideshow Bob a little bit. But Steve Harrington has crazy hair. We can just fob it off as the wind was bad that day. So yeah, that looks cool. Yeah. Also fought in the war. Oh my god, 113 years. Woof, that is blimey. That's mental. Hey, this is a really nice chat. We're talking about some family history here. These are the best conversations. His ship was sunk and he spent 3 days in the sea. Oh my god. Jeez. What? Did he become a POW? That's mental. My favorite character is Jihan. Oh, Thanos. Thanos is awesome. Yeah, he's very I don't know, sketchy. What to say? Absolutely. No interest in family history. I'm sure that's not true, bro. Sometimes the best kept secrets are the ones hidden away. Right, I've got to try and find out what Joe Keery's eye colour is, and then we've got to build his hands, and then we're done. Which is great. We've nailed this. But it did take a long time because we had the concrete powder to sort out. Right, Steve Harrington, eye colour. That's not how you spell colour, but never mind. Brown eyes, okie dokie. Oh, Joe Keery's 5'11". If you wanted to know that, then there you go. Amazing. I've also just noticed that it seems like Joe, or Steve in this case, has very long hair down the back as well. It seems to go down quite a way. So I'll try and build this into a bit of a mullet style as well. Back here. Kind of like that. There we go. Yeah, that's better. That is cool. This is a Season 2 Steve special. Alright, let's get some brown eyes made. And then we'll call it a day. Oh, well, not yet. We've got to make the hands as well. Otherwise, that would be like half a job. That's pretty cool. I think the eyes look pretty cool there. Then we'll do like a shocked face. Oh, he looks kind of goofy making a shocked face. Is it me, or is his face a bit too small? Should I extend it a little bit? Then we don't want it inside of his Oh, I tell you what I could do to fix my mistake here, because that is kind of a big mistake. I made the hair too short, I think. I'm gonna put the bandana on him. Season 2 Anna? He has like a mask on, I think, for going into the tunnels. Yeah, with the red one with the yellow goggles. Okay, cool. Phew, thank you, Stranger Things, you saved me. Alright, let's try and make this. But if you wanted to build them this way, you absolutely could as well. That's kind of cool. I think that's kind of cool. Right, where is a good red material for this one? Let's go with the red concrete. And, oh, actually, let's go with the red glazed terracotta and the red concrete. I think this will be perfect. Awesome. And then we'll do the yellow goggles as well. This is so weird. That looks mental. Oh, no worries, DCR. Thank you so much for dropping the stream, man. Really appreciate that, bro. Have a lovely rest of your day, man. Or evening, actually, now. But, yeah, take it easy. It was good to talk all things war with you. Oh, jeez, yeah. Yeah, I get you. I get you. I think POWs a lot, during both sides of the war, were really treated badly. Terrible. You're actually named after your great-granddad. Oh, wow. That's really cool. I'm hungry. Typical me too, man. My friends were talking about getting KFC earlier, and I was like, ooh, count me in. But yeah, it didn't quite happen. Right, so I'm going to build him with a bandana there, because I think that just looks pretty cool. I'll try and build it around the corner, actually, around the side a little bit. But you guys don't have to when you build yours. You can just build his little face that I made. Tiny little face. But it's up to you. That's pretty cool. Right, and then we'll take ourselves down here to the hands and sort out these gloves. Maybe give the backpack a bit more detail as well, because I think I skipped quite a bit of that. I've got to build that bucket as well. Right, so let's go around the backpack. Okay, it doesn't look that bad. Maybe we'll just add a couple things, like sort of a strap, something like that. So, take some of that. Do like a bit of writing up the top there, maybe. One of these. Like so. Yeah, that'll do. Like a little zipper on it. That's fine. Just so there's something on there. Otherwise it will look a little bit plain. Right, for these hands, let's try and figure this out. Right, this hand here is not going to be doing anything. We're just going to keep this kind of aimed downwards. Or just in front of his body. Kind of like this. Maybe you can have like a thumbs up effect. That does not look like a thumbs up. Steve Harrington's throwing up gang signs. Okay, so maybe not that. This is going to be really, really tricky to figure out. Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. Guys, thank you so much for being here in the chat. I really appreciate it. Even if you're not here, you know, talking, I can still see there's like 6 people here, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Do please remember that this is a Make-A-Wish stream, so anyone watching on catch up as well. Catch up, like this is live TV. Anyone watching on, you know, on the VOD later, this is a Make-A-Wish stream, and you can check out the Tiltify link, linked in the description here, to go ahead and, yeah, donate to Make-A-Wish. They're an absolutely legendary charity who help out tons and tons of children all across the globe, making their wishes come true in the most dire of times. So if you want to go and support them, check out that link. It is really, really important. So yeah, please check it out. Is it Boa? Thank you so much for dropping the stream, my friend. Oh, that's a really kind compliment. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'm trying to build Steve Harrington. God, dude, you are massive on YouTube. I thought I recognized your name there. I was like, yo, I know this guy. Hey, coming from you, bro. Pro builder, I appreciate that. That means a lot. Exactly. Oh, damn. We're hitting the big boys. Oh, man. Oh, this is not... he just looks like he's got cheese hands. Cheese hands. Cheese hand Steve. I need him to hold this bucket. I think I should probably build the bucket first and then work the hand around it. But this other hand, it's going to do me in. Maybe I should have used bamboo, because then I could manipulate it to a hand. I might do that, actually. That's probably a smart plan. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Right, so let's build this bucket. It is a nice grey bucket. Pretty simple to build. For this one, we shall use... what can I use for this bucket? What can you use for the bucket? Let's just go with grey concrete, I think. Oh, like grey terracotta. Yeah, concrete. Concrete will be better. Right. So let's build the hand out a little bit more, just so we can find out where that bucket's going to sit. So probably about here. And I reckon... here. Yeah, because I'm probably going to build the hand back, going backwards a little bit. So the bucket will go through the hand. Coming down just a little bit. Before here. Oh, Retro just freaked himself out. He's basically got like this food bowl in his cage. It's got like a lid on it. And for some reason he's got really good at knocking it off. And then he freaks himself out that it's fallen off by like a ghost. And so you might hear him hissing in the background, but yeah, it's just him freaking himself out, so don't worry too much. He's alright, he's just, yeah. Just a little bit afraid for a second. This looks nothing like a bucket. I'm gonna try and rebuild this. I got tense. I saw there was like a big Minecraft YouTuber here, and I've started to mess up. That's not bad, but it's not a very big bucket, is it? It needs to be a lot bigger. We'll try and make the surface area a lot bigger. Maybe try and change the handle design. I think this is not very good. Let's do it like a bit more bulky on the sides, like so, and then we can increase the radius by like 3 blocks, I reckon. This seems better. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's strange as well. Okay, maybe we'll try and build the hand out a bit more as well. Like so. Yeah, that's probably a little bit better. Nice. So now we can do this, and we should be able to change the width of it as well by adding another 3 on the side. So it should be even bigger and hopefully look like a bucket. That would be perfect. I might just use iron blocks for the bucket. I think that could be something good. I'll use polished stone for the bucket, you reckon? Okay, I'm going to trust your judgment, bro. The bucket on the picture is very, very light, but I think you're onto something there. I think the polished stone could look better. Like andesite? If I do like 2 different textures, so I'll do like the top of the bucket with stone. No wonder it looks heavy. It's made of stone. And then we'll do the bottom of it and the underside in the polished. I think we should be there. By the way, tutorials for these builds will be coming out soon, guys. I'm so sorry I haven't got around to it yet. I want to start off obviously with voice break. That was delicious. Very nice. Let's hope the big YouTuber's not in the chat anymore. Just oh man. But yeah, I am going to start off with Dustin, of course, because he was the first one we built. And then I'll start to work forward from there with Lucas. And then, of course, Steve as well. That'd be cool. Yeah, I think you're onto it here, mate, with the polished andesite. Because what I can do now is use the stairs and the slabs to make this look even better. So thank you for that. Because I want to try and build the rim of the bucket. So I'll probably just use the stairs for that one. Here we go. Here we go. We're on it. Oh, these parts are always a pain to connect up. Okay, there we go. That wasn't actually that bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. And then... not that it matters, but I'm just going to texture the bottom. And we'll build this down another block. Guys, does anyone know when the Minecraft movie comes out on DVD? So I can watch that for a 4th time. I can't believe I saw it 3 times in the cinema. That sucks. Oh man. Change the yellow concrete for white terracotta. Oh no, it's okay, man. I'm not trying to build skin here, actually. I'm trying to build his hand. So I'm going to go with the bamboo because I need to try and make the fingers individually, or at least some of them. Especially for that hand, because that one's got nothing in it. So yeah, it's going to be a bit awkward. I will say though, overall, I'm pretty happy with this build. It's not my greatest work, but it's not that bad. That bad. Just gonna add a bit more going on around the sides, just so it doesn't look that bad. Does that look okay? Yeah, it looks alright. Let's build some more blocks coming down now. Retro is on it with the sound effects. I know, right? I know. He's at the soundboard today. Did you stay to the end credits? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, that was a lovely little nod, I think, to a second one. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh my god. I wonder how many times I have to see that one in the cinema. Now, to be fair, it actually was fun. Like, I enjoyed watching it every single time I watched it. I was watching it with like friends and family and stuff, so every time I saw it, it wasn't like it was a chore to do, you know. It was a fun movie, and to be fair, I kind of did choke up the first time I heard the music in the cinema. And seeing the world, like the overworld, it was like, oh man, this is childhood right here. You know, this is my childhood. But yeah, it was very cool. I don't want to say it out loud in the stream here, just in case no one's seen it, like someone's not seen it. But yeah, it was very cool. That ending scene. Right, let's do a flat bottom. Take that how you want, and then we'll do a slab here. Whoops, not here. Here, and that's it. Oh no, one there. Boop. There we go. 1 bucket for 1 Steve Harrington. It's a very big bucket, but that's good. I don't remember what's in the buckets. I can't remember. That means I have to watch season 2 again. That's fine. Another excuse. Right, bamboo. Let's get the bamboo out. And then we will... Oh no. Crumbs. Then we will call it a day, is what I was going to say, but as long as I don't destroy the build before we even get there. Oh, crikey. Did anyone shout chicken jockey in the cinema? You can be honest, don't worry, I'm not going to report you. When I went with my one of my like really good friends in London, the first time I saw it, there may have been a little bit of shouting, but to be fair though, it was only us in the cinema, so that was okay. Us in a couple, but there was like, you know, they definitely didn't mind. They actually were laughing at my friend because he wouldn't shut up about the lines, and it was pretty amusing. But yeah, no, we were respectful otherwise. I saw like some American cinemas. They were actually like putting on specific events where you could go and just like throw popcorn and stuff, which is insane. Meat was in the bucket, by the way. Thank you, bro. Okay, cool. So I'll make some like slop looking stuff. How can I make meat on a big scale? Muddy mangrove roots kind of looks like some chunks of beef or something. We'll do like a bunch of this. Actually, if I do like this kind of really randomly scattered about, should look pretty good. Right, what do we reckon? That looks a bit too nice now, a bit too pristine. There we go, the slop bucket for the demo dogs. Cool. Right, the hand. God, this is tough. Right, so I always try and make a fist in real life just so I can see where my hand sits and how I can judge this accordingly. Right, so you'd hold a bucket like this. So 4 fingers would be together. I just counted my own fingers. What? I know I said I was going to end probably around 9ish, but we got to finish this. We got to see it through. We're almost there. Oh yeah, it's going to ruin the illusion a bit, isn't it? Alright, let's change that back. So that one like that. There's going to be a thumb over this way somewhere. I have to try and create somehow. Like that. That looks alright. And then try and build the rest of the hand here as well. Hands in Minecraft are so difficult to build. I mean, to be fair, I could get away with it here because the bamboo is so bright that you can't really see much anyways, if that makes sense. It's like too bright that it overpowers the actual shape. Like here, the fingers, these guys are going to have no shape to them. So it's going to be like a very fat looking glove just there. Which looks crazy. Let's try and do the shape of the fingers over this way instead then. Like that. Kind of curved around. Thank you, Retro. Lovely song. The thumb there, maybe. That one there. Right. Is that a glove? It looks awful, but it could be. Oh, this is tough. We saw it at the cinema in the woods, which is an old style cinema in Wood Hall. Oh, that's cool. Still has an intermission. No way. It was shouted in a respectful way. Yeah, I hear that. That's good. That's good. Oh wow. Retro singing his specialty. If you're happy and you know it. Right, that's the glove there, I think. I might just try and make that 2 slabs there. So it goes around like that. It's really hard to build a glove. I didn't realise how tough this would be. I think we'll call it quits. No, we're not. We're not quite done. I'm a perfectionist, and it's annoying. So I'm like, no, I want to change it to get it perfect. Oops. Just need to move that one in there, like so. So I can put a couple of slabs there, one there maybe. And then we need to put this one, this piece back. There we go. And that one in here. Yeah, sorted. Alright, cool. I know, right? Sounds like, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I never really got to meet Retro see a bird. Yeah, he's a cockatiel. He's my pet bird. If you scroll back on some of the community posts, I think I posted a picture of him one day. I think he's also in the Discord, possibly. But yeah, he's a cockatiel. He's very smart, very intelligent, which is great, but it's also very bad for filming because he knows when I'm filming or streaming, and he definitely likes to be in the videos or the streams, as you heard. But it is great fun, absolutely. But yeah, at the moment with the summer, he's I wouldn't say he's struggling with the heat, but because it's his natural sort of thing. But it does worry me with all his feathers. But then again, he's from New Zealand originally, so he should be okay. I'm so sorry with the way this glove looks, guys. It is really bad. It's so chubby, unbelievably chubby. Maybe I should just shrink it down and make the arm a bit longer, just like so. Thanks, man. Yeah, he's definitely a cutie pie. You don't want to tell him that though, because he's got a bit of an arrogance about him. It is quite funny. It's actually one of the funnest things for me is because I used to work in a pet shop. The pet shop I actually got him from. I used to work there during my work experience, and I stayed on after my work experience had finished because I just really enjoyed hanging out with the animals and looking after birds and stuff. It was really cool. So I'd still do it today if it was still open, but it's sadly not. But anyways, yeah, if you take a cockatiel into an environment with other birds, you can still hear the cockatiel, even if everything's squawking at the same time. Retro himself would be the noisiest animal in there. It's insane. But I mean, if you can hear him singing today on the stream, then you can only imagine his volume normally. It's pretty funny. But yeah, quite crazy. If you're stood right next to him, you can definitely lose some hearing. It's worse than my drumming. No, it's great fun. Right, that looks good. Well, to a point. Streamlined it a little bit now, so it doesn't look as weird. Maybe if I did the other one, we can hopefully fix it. Maybe. Is it too far gone? We shall see. Have you guys got any plans for the weekend? I don't think I have, personally. Oh no. That wasn't very good. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing... Oh no, I am. Sorry, I am. Obviously I'm doing Wilton Willows on Sunday. And my best friend is coming over tomorrow. We're sort of having a barbecue for my brother's birthday kind of celebration still. So yeah, it should be really nice. Yeah, my best friend, we were trying to get him over a few weeks ago, but had some problems because it was a bank holiday Monday, and no buses run on a bank holiday Monday. So from his small village, there was no way of getting to me, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, revising and chilling. I'm sure, man. Hopefully, you get the revising done quick enough. You can spend your rest of your weekend just relaxing, building up some more energy for the next exam. Right, next glove. Come on, we got this. We can do it. Come on. To be honest, I don't even want to finish it. I just want to leave it like that. But I will try and do something with it. If I do that, a finger pointing that way a little bit. Because his hand's kind of like coming out this way. The way his hand is naturally sitting is really weird. sorry, Joe Chiari. It's not actually that weird. It's just, it's not like that. I don't want to make the scale of them like too big, you know what I mean? I think his hands are the most complex of the ones that I built. I think this could be the most complex build I've done for the Stranger Things lot so far. It's a tough one. To be honest, we might even just leave it like this and then just call it here before it gets too overcomplicated. We definitely don't want it to be overcomplicated. Whatever that was. Well, he's got a Lego hand. It also looks like a fish. Can I just pretend his hand is in his pocket? Do you reckon I could get away with it if I did that? Oh, you found the picture. Awesome, bro. Yeah, he is, he's definitely very cute. I can hear him clearing his crop, actually. Patrick, no, man. Not late at all. Good to see you, bro. Thank you for joining the stream. I've almost finished Steve. I'm just trying to build his gloves, and it is a real pain. He has, like, these yellow gloves on for Season 2, and it's a nightmare to try and build them. I'm struggling quite a lot, I'll be honest. It's not going well. I'm thinking of just calling it quits here, to be fair. Like, here. It's kind of a perspective thing. You can see it's a hand, but it doesn't actually have any articulation with it. I think that could be the one. Right, how are we looking here, guys? What do you reckon? Are we done? Have we completed Steve Harrington? Or is there anything else I could add? Don't you dare say change the gloves. I swear to God. Actually, though, I think the jacket comes down a bit further than the belt. Just realised. So I might have to fix that quick. Comes down probably just above the trousers there. On this side. And it looks like it's kind of ridden up a little bit on this side. So maybe I'll... Wait, is it all the same? Yeah, it's the same length. Ah, so all the way around I'm going to have to do this. That's fine. Wait, what about this side? You know what? No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I think that would take too much away from the top shoulder parts. And I think that will ruin what I've already achieved here. So, yeah, we'll leave it. Basically, there's like a tiny bit of the jacket that comes under the glove here. But we could just say that it's hidden behind the massive glove that I built. Maybe I should just build the glove up. That could also work. I'll do that. I'll try and do that. And then we will call it a day. Did you hear that exhausted sort of expression just then? I was, yeah, the exhale was real. Ah, no! No, more of the jacket just fell off. This is not supposed to happen. This is the only pain here. Oh man, I'm changing too much. I'm going to be here until 10 o'clock tomorrow evening. At this rate. 2 blocks down there. Sorted. Right, now down here. So this is actually in line with the jacket now. So maybe I should bring it up a little bit. Maybe try and make it look like it's in its pocket. I think that's probably the wisest move. Okie dokie. Brilliant. Well, you can blend his hair with brown concrete and terracotta. Give it some more detail. All right, man. I'll try that in a second. See if we can have a look at that. If we did that, yep, glove in the pocket, works every time. I used to draw people like that as well. When I did like a drawing or something at school, I'd always draw like the hand in the pocket. It saves you so much hassle. You don't have to do hands then. Which is very lazy, I know. But yeah, needs must. You gotta do what you gotta do. I also kind of want to build some of the glove detail around here, just with like the sleeve a little bit. So like do this and that one, but then these two above. Let's just see how this looks. Yeah, so the hand is separate. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Okay, is that? Yep, say so. It's a bit of a difference in hands, but that's fine. To be honest, I'll probably end up changing that before the tutorial comes out. Maybe just shrink the hand down just a bit. But for now, that's okay. How many blocks is it? Just out of interest. 3 blocks. Not very much at all. So maybe I can change... Maybe one more layer of the sleeve here, possibly. Wait, are you touring our world? Oh, when am I touring the world? Not for a while, bro. To be honest, I'm still quite busy at the moment, and I said I wanted to try and do it toward the end of the year, just so I could give a chance for everyone to finish, what they're working on to show me. So yeah, not for a little while, I'm afraid. But I would like to. Right, that's okay. Right, there we go. I think that's kind of better, maybe. Try and make this a bit thicker on the bottom. And this side too. So that one there. This one just here. Is that there? Yeah. Okay. Like that. See a super tiny moth flying around. Bro, I had so many in my house last night. There was like 5 in one corner of the room. Must have left the window open, I think. Yeah, it was a bit like, oh. I remember going around a friend's house in the summer last year when I was staying with him for boarders, and his bedroom window was open before like we got there, so it had been open the entire day. I was like sleeping on the floor, and there were so many like little bugs, like mosquitoes and moths and stuff. They were like flying around the roof, and I remember like hearing like a right next to my head as I was trying to sleep, and I was like, dude, what is that? It's freaking me out. It's making me feel a bit funky. Oh, I'm gonna have to do something annoying here. I need to take those two in the middle out. I'm gonna have to just take the whole thing. That's fine. Just for now. To build some, just some more in here. Come down. I'll place these in a moment. There's been a lot of remodeling with this build, I will say that. You can tell that this is how I spend 90% of my time planning tutorials for this channel. This has been a realistic build to Wish. This is how long it usually takes to do one element. It's rough. Trouser legs actually look pretty cool, don't they? I was umming and ahhing about using that for the build today, but I'm actually quite happy with it. Right, this one I'm not happy with. This one being so tall, so I'm going to move that there and put that back. That's good. And this one around here, same thing. Oops, there we go. Alright, and then last thing to do now is probably the hair. I think that was probably the last thing. Sorry. I mispronounced that somehow. Cryo, thank you so much for joining the stream. Really appreciate it, my friend. Oh no, there is a little belt in here. Tiny little belt. But you know, I'm like, I usually mess up the belts pretty extensively, so yeah. Once the hair is done, I know we are good to go. Brown concrete and terracotta. Okay, I'll try that. Brown concrete, brown terracotta. It's going to be a lot of materials in this build. This tutorial is going to be packed. But it's nice to do one properly, like really spend some time doing everything, you know. Okay, that looks pretty cool. It's not bad. It's kind of interesting for me because I feel like I'm trying something new here. I don't tend to use the terracottas when I'm building hair or concretes. Mostly because I think it looks like a too, like, I don't know. I just associate it with concrete and I think like concrete for hair, that's a bit weird. But then again, I use wood, so wooden hair for some reason makes more sense to me. But I like that, that looks cool. Alright. Tiny, yeah, I know, that is a really small belt. Don't know if I'm happy with it. Now you say that. Maybe I should just extend it like one block down. Like in here. Sugar. That's not great. Okay, so that was on this row. So I need to put that back in a second. Guessing that was there? Must have been, yeah. Okay. Right, what are we thinking now for the belt? That looks a bit funky with these on. You're adding the Creo house. Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate that. That was a really fun tutorial to plan, I would say. Very, very fun. Alright, what are we reckoning now? Is that the belt? I think that's it. No worries, Howling Wolf. Are you heading off? It's good to see you, man. Thank you so much for dropping the stream. Have a lovely rest of your evening, mate. I think I'm going to pack up here as well now. I think we are done. I think I can call this done and be happy with it to some extent, I think. What I might just, one last thing I might do is just take the shirt down here and put the neck in. There we go. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Somehow, that tiny little thing just helped. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think we're there. I'm going to stop messing about with it now because I think I over messed about with it and then probably did some damage. So, especially with the concrete powders. Oh my god. What if I just added a zip? Should I add a zip on this side? See how this looks. Will it add anything? Yeah, just a little bit of texture. That's alright, I like that. That's cool. Alright guys, well I'm gonna head off here today. Putting horror movie location town. Oh, that sounds sick, man. That sounds really cool. Love that. Yeah, I'm going to finish up here today, guys. We have been streaming for quite a while, actually. It's been a very long stream, 2 hours and a half. But good going. We managed to get Steve Harrington built here in Minecraft after much heartache. It was a tough one. It was a tough one today. This was the toughest build I've built. He's much bigger than the other statues. By at least 6 blocks, maybe 5 blocks. But it was worth it. I think he looks pretty cool. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Please be sure to drop a like on the stream if you've enjoyed it. Don't forget this is of course a Make-A-Wish stream, so if you could do me a huge favour, check out and hopefully share the Tiltify link in the description. That would be amazing. That would be superb. If you want to consider subscribing today for future Wheel Assassin tutorials and streams and builds and whatnots, please do so. And yeah, take the best of care, guys. Have a lovely rest of your day. And goodbye for now. Alright, typical. I will do. Absolutely. Alright, guys. Have a good one. Oh, need to get my mouse back. There it is. And goodbye for now. Take the best of care and have a lovely weekend. I will see you on Sunday for Wilton Willows.